Alright everyone, I'm going to be dehydrating some celery today. The trick with dehydrating celery, number one, cut them thickly. Okay? I don't know if you're going to see me. Thicker. Don't cut them tiny. Okay? Thick chunks. Because when you dehydrate them, they will shrink tremendously. Okay. Trick number two, chop all your celery. Boom. Done. Okay? Boil water while you're chopping, because on an electric stove it takes forever. 3, once your water is boiling, remove your lid. Okay? Then you have to blanch the celery for it to work right. The trick, or I don't know, this is the first time I've blanched anything. What I've been told is you bring your water up to boil, add your vegetable, bring it back to a boil, let it boil for 1 minute, and then pull it off, okay? So, I'm going to pour my celery in and hopefully I don't burn myself. Okay, you've seen it first here if I do. Just pour that in close to the side. Got 2 stuck in here, okay? I'm going to bring those back to a boil. I need to get my colander out. Okay, bring those back to a boil, and then time it for 1 minute from the time it comes back to a boil. Alright? Then, once you strain it all out, then you can load your trays. I'm going to use these fruit leather trays because of how tiny they're going to shrink, and I don't want them to fall down to the bottom of my dehydrator. Also, I have a Nesco Professional Food and Jerky Dehydrator, is the type I'm using. So as soon as those get up, hopefully my phone won't cut off. It's been telling me that I'm running out of storage space, so I tried to delete a bunch of stuff. So hopefully it won't cut me off in the middle of this. So, yeah, let's see. Alright. I might have to do some flipping and rotating on this. I'm not sure how that's going to come out being on my new Aventry cell phone stand, so y'all can see everything. Let's see, it's just up here. So, you know, it might be good that I can do this, and if my phone will let me, since y'all can see right down in here, might just leave it on so y'all can see what it looks like when it comes to a boil again, and what I mean by when to start the timer, if that makes sense. We'll go ahead and set it for 1 minute. I won't hit the start button until it's ready. If it'll stick, I don't know. So you just bring those back to a boil, let them boil for a minute, and then pull them off and strain them. Now, I'm using Miss Wolfie's techniques for dehydrating celery from the Ourhalfacrehomestead. I love her videos, I love her personality, and a lot of the stuff that I do I've learned from her. So, as I do this, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to put links on the description box and all that stuff. I've got one where I put a link to another video. I need to get on it on my TV, since I'm not logged in on this account on my TV, and see how it does for someone other than this account. My computer and my phone are both linked to that account, so anytime I get on it would just be as if I'm doing it. But I want to see how someone strolling through YouTube does it, and how it looks and how it works and all that stuff, to try to start understanding it. But I probably won't have time to do that today, so if anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to them. Constructive criticism is always welcome. So, as soon as this comes back to a boil, I see some bubbles. They're starting to bubble. See, and this is cool too, because my phone's far enough away with this clip stand that the steam is not fogging up my camera on my phone. So, That's cool. I like that. That's a plus. Because you could put it wherever you need to. Right now I've got it clipped to my cabinet door. And I just got it strung out over here to come across. Alright, we're starting to get some boiling. Let's give it another couple seconds and then I'll hit the timer. It's starting to get there. I just want to make sure that it's a good boil before we start a timer, because this is, I believe this is the key, is your blanch. So, we'll see. I don't normally cook with celery, but when I do my soups and stuff, I guess I'm going to have to start, since I'm going to do this. And if anyone likes celery powder, once you've dehydrated them, you can always put them in your grinder, grind up some celery powder. If you like celery, I know some people like celery, they just love the taste of it. You can sprinkle it on your popcorn. Miss Wolfie from the Half Acre Homestead does that to her dehydrated tomatoes, and she grinds it into a powder. Alright, 1 minute. Grinds it into a powder and sprinkles it on her popcorn for a healthy flavor, to flavor her popcorn up. So if you like celery, I wouldn't imagine why you couldn't do that to that. I've never done it, but I mean, seems like it might be worth a shot anyway. I'm gonna turn this fan on. Y'all are higher up than I am, so it might be kind of loud. Get our venting going. That is going big time. Woo, I'm glad I looked down, because I put it for 1 hour instead of 1 minute on my timer. Whoops. At 17 seconds. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Alright. Off. Step over here and get my mittens. My cooking mittens. Okay. Now, first, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this back around. So y'all can see that. This video might be horrible. I'm going to have to figure out this clip stand. Okay. So I've got this. Y'all see me? This way. Drain it all out. So I'm going to set that back over here, out of the way. I'll bring my trays over here. Actually, leave one on the bottom. Bring my trays. Okay. Got my fruit roll-up tray on here. Shake that out a little bit, get some of that water out of there. And you know, I think I'm going to use, just because this is kind of hot, I think I'm going to use my handy dandy strainer spoon. I love this thing. This thing is the bomb. Okay? Alright. Take that. I'm just going to put it in here. I don't have but 2 stalks of celery here, so I'll probably only have 2 trays, so I'm not going to try to pile this in real heavy on here, just because the more airflow you get around each piece, the faster it's going to dry and the more sufficient your drying will be. And the less electricity you're going to use. So, I'm just going to get them in here. Or, yeah, I'm probably going to need 2 trays of this. Or it's probably going to make 2 trays of this. Alright, so there's tray 1. Okay. I know y'all are going to be shocked, but I got to walk over here and get my other tray because guess who's didn't come prepared? That would be this guy. Give me a second. Here it comes. Alright, I just washed all these too. My next tray. It's cooled down quite a bit, so shake some of the water off. There ain't very much in there. Okay. 2 trays. Alright, so this is it before. I don't know how to put 2 videos together, so I can't, not yet anyway. So I'm not going to be able to attach the big reveal once these are done tomorrow. So I'm just going to have to do part 1 and part 2, okay? So remember this would look like how much was on here, okay? Because this is going to be interesting. Tomorrow when they're done, I'll put them in my jar for you so you can see just how much space it actually saves. Okay? So, here's that going in. Alright, I'm going to swing y'all back over here.